Yo. What's going on? What is going on today? How's everybody doing? Man, I got a headache. Oh, I got some headache here. Let me try to get this shared up a little bit. Just gonna be solely on on YouTube today, but I will share it out. I will share it out. Get that shared up and out. See if that's gonna work there. Okay, we good there. Get that there. Okay, we good there. So, yes, sir. Get that export up real fast. Any new news? Alvarado expected to miss 6 weeks, right? Interesting. So no. Okay. Um. 1 second. Uh. All right. I'm getting text messages and things of that nature. All right. Okay, my fault, y'all. Okay, my fault, y'all. I here's some of the plays that I had last night. It is the plays that I had last night. One, two. I already played all these straight, right? So what I will end up doing is I'll pull up another page here and just kind of like clear that out. Uh-huh. Just in case I want to put a parlay together, something a little different, right? Let's see if we can get something together. Okay. Back to bed slip. Move this out and try to look over prospects as well. Both of these, at the same time here. I did look at Dyson Daniels. I did put his fantasy score because fantasy scores come out later, so that's why I really like to use fantasy scores. So I have put those to the side real fast. I did take Curry 25.5 points. So that's one thing that I definitely have interest in. I took that, but I mean the 39.5 fantasy score. Going up against this Dallas team, he's gonna need to do a lot. I think he can, he can put up points, he can put up assists, a few rebounds here and there still, so can probably help him get to that 49. I mean that 39. It's not even 40 fantasy points, so I can see instances where he gets there. Okay, so and then Dyson Daniels. Good morning, my guy Patrick. And then Dyson Daniels, just pure volume standpoint, the 31 fantasy score is going to be in play. I also think that his ladder is something that you could probably look at as well, right? If he gets hot, he gets hot. Just letting you know that right now. It's a possibility that he's shown this upside, and it's a possibility that they can get their ass blown out, right? And then you also got to look at the injury news. You also have to look at the injury news, right? So he showed upside on his price tag at 16, 18, 16 points, 18 points, 6, 8 versus let me see, Boston. He only had 8 points, but at the end of the day, his usage will be up there. Last 3 games, he's taken 15 shots or better, right? Including a tough matchup versus New York Knicks. But at the end of the day, it is possible. But he does get in the steal and assist category, right? So and he'll probably have a couple extra duties as far as doing a little bit of point guard work. So at the end of the day, he's got back-to-back games with 6 steals or more. So that's very, very interesting, right? As you can see, these 2 games he didn't play many minutes, but 36, 38, 36. At the end of the day, I'm willing to take a stab on a PRA points or a fantasy score for somebody like him. Okay, we could also take a look at some of this here. Let's see, fantasy points here versus the shooting guard. Let me see. So Boston Celtics, they aren't giving up that many. The 40, that's 40 per 48. But I would imagine, that Dyson Daniels going to get the bulk, right? And if he's looking at the point guard position as well, so if he's looking at he's playing some 1 and some 2. Boston, they are top 10 to giving up points to the point guard position. So it's going to be interesting to see who's going to be the point guard over here. So 31 fantasy score, I think it's not out of the realm of possibilities, but there is some blowout risk here. But I'm willing to take a stab there. Dyson Daniels fantasy score. And there's a lot of guys fantasy score that could be in play. This game here, these guys will be shorthanded. Zachary Richardshire, Jalen Johnson, which I probably wouldn't go to his fantasy score, just raw points. Clint Capella, he is a lot. He is depending on Trae Young a lot, but it is what it is. Bam Adebayo. So just going through here, 28 fantasy score. If you like this, I suggest you take advantage of it early, especially if you're betting against something like the injury report, because Al Horford and Jason Tatum, they were questionable. I don't know if they're going to play. I imagine they're going to play. Well, I think Tatum kind of rolled his ankle. We'll see. This is the play. This is the tournament. So we'll see what's going to happen. Okay. So I couldn't talk you off the numbers for any of these guys here. Derek White, it's got blocked upside, like the fantasy score. Definitely a great matchup here. So it's a great matchup for the whole team all the way around. Patrick said he's staying clear. Bam, he doesn't like you. Bam, I had some interest in Bam, but I'm gonna stick with the. I'm probably gonna stick with the. I ended up taking. Like last night, if you didn't catch my recording, I'm trying my best to come in and do some recordings, right? At night, to show you the importance of early lines. So, like last night, I got. So let me tell you exactly what I got, right? Let me tell you exactly what I got. So last night versus this morning, right? So, Rudy Gobert, about the same thing. I got Rudy Gobert rebounds at minus 102 for 11.5. Walker Kessler, I got his 9.5 rebounds for minus 128. That's the same. Jalen Johnson, I got his points at, oh snap. I got his points at 23.5. It's down to 22.5. So that shit don't work in my favor. Dyson Daniels' points is at It's been fluctuating. I seen a 14.5 out there, so that's probably I got a minus 122 at 13.5. It's a minus 128 right now. Uh, Curry, the same, 25.5, the same. Bradley Beal, I got his 21.5 at minus 106. So I guess numbers haven't moved so much right now. ABC, I got his number at 32.5 at minus 113, still minus 113. Batadze, 9.5 rebounds at wow. Hmm. I got his 9.5 rebounds at 111. It's plus 118 right now. Wow. So there's some pros and cons to this, right? 9.5 rebounds. I got 9.5 rebounds for Jalen Duren at minus 120. It is now at plus 104, right? And that's because, like I pointed out, they so far this season they are giving up the most rebounds. Miami is giving up the most rebounds to the center position. So I had to jump on that if I was definitely playing that. I don't trust Brunson as the taco on Prize Picks. I say the taco, and I have to. I ain't gonna lie. I have to trust it. I'm gonna have to trust it. Um, doesn't mean he's gonna get there, but I'm gonna have to trust it for a number of reasons. Number one, there's a few ways that he can get there because I was looking at his points. It's a few ways he can get there. Joel Embiid and Karl Anthony Towns are not the greatest of friends. Let's get that out the way. Number one. Number two, if Embiid comes in and really starts to get busy, and Cat is not the greatest defender, so that's one thing. Now, Kyle Lowry is a better defender than Tyrese Maxey. I'll give him that, but I can see instances where he gets there. But I can see instances where, I tell you, if he wants to get there, he can get there, man. But that's a decent discount. I'll say that's a decent discount. I ain't even gonna lie. I think that's a decent discount. I think it's warranted because this is the play-in tournament and things of that nature. So those are the reasons, right? I think he could get there. I ain't even gonna lie. Would I be surprised if he sold? Yes, I would be. So the 20.5, I would be real surprised if he sold that. But the usage should be there. The usage should be there. Brunson. I was looking at his. Assist too, man. But he's got let's see, assists. Back-to-back games with 10 and 9 against Indiana and Milwaukee. But the points there, Indiana, nice matchup. He shot pretty efficient there. He was 11 for 17. He went through, let's see, 14 shots here. I wasn't gonna take it, man. I know my guy said he fades that first taco that comes out, but I think it's a very, very, very interesting play. It's a very interesting play. If I'm doing multiples, parlays or something like that, I would take it. Yeah. So I'm gonna just go right back to the fantasy score aspect of things here and just take a look, see if we can get a 6-pick together. Now Jaden Ivey, this looked very tempting to me. The 30 fantasy score definitely looks very, very tempting to me. Just trying to figure out, decipher. I don't see Topo, there's Tyler Hero, so I'm just trying to see, just trying to figure out who I think is going to be guarding who, because you have Cade Cunningham, who's been also crushing this number. And then you got Jaden Ivey, who's been crushing that number. I'm trying to figure out who's going to be guarding who. I mean, in that backcourt, you got Terry Rozier, and you got Tyler Hero. It's just who's Terry who's Tyler Hero going to be guarding, right? Um, if I would think that he'd probably be guarding Jaden Ivey. It's not the highest paced matchup either. That's another thing. It's not the highest paced matchup. I do like to bet pace up matchups and things of that nature. When I'm looking at fantasy score, Miami they're giving up 41 fantasy score to that per 48 to that shooting guard position. And then to the point guard position, Miami giving up 46.2 per 48 to that point guard position. So, when you're looking at high usage players like this, these guys are warranted, right? These are higher usage players, especially Cade Cunningham. But Cade Cunningham and Jaden Ivey, and these guys are definitely should be in line to hit their fantasy score. Jalen Duran, his fantasy score is Bam is an okay defender. Now, I ain't gonna get it twisted. He's an okay defender, but man, I'll just stick with my rebound prop. I did get his rebounds at 9.5 last night, and I think I might just end up probably going back to the books and might just taking a stab at or just taking a quick look at the double prop for him. Let's see. So let's put these plays over to the side here. These newer plays that I'm looking at. And I should have took the double last night if I was going there. But the double for Jalen Duran is a plus 180 right now. So I'm really interested in that. So I think I'll look at the 26 fantasy score is definitely tempting, right? Definitely tempting. I mean, 10 rebounds and a fantasy score perspective is what? 12 points. And then 10 points. Interesting, right? Very interesting. Like I said, 26 fantasy score, 10 rebounds will get you 12 points. 10 points and 10 rebounds and 10 points. That's 22, right? 4 more fantasy score. Have to muster it up. Someplace. I don't know. We'll see. They're giving Bam respect, and they're giving him good plus money on the double at plus at 185. That's something that I'm really thinking about visiting or teasing it down. But going back to Prize Picks here, Tyler Hero, the usage will be there for him. He's going to shoot a ton of threes. We know that in the absence of Jimmy Butler. Fantasy score, not at the rim of possibilities. Couldn't talk you off of that, right? You been getting hooked up? You mean you've been missing by the hook, or what you mean by that? I think that's what you mean. You've been missing by the hook. I've been missing by a lot of hooks, bro. But if you talk, because 6 picks are not hard to hit. I don't give a fuck who you are, right? I mean, not easy. I do play mostly everything straight though, and catching everything on the back end. But damn, you getting hit by him? It's all right, man. Scale it down a little bit, man. Two leggers, man. Straights, 2-leggers, bankroll builders. Straights, 2-leggers, bankroll builders, man. Straight up. Pat, like Pat say, yeah, six picks are tough. 6 picks are tough, man. 6 picks are tough. The volume for me, Jalen Brunson, 41 fantasy score. That's interesting. That's interesting, right? Because I know he can drop some dimes. Yeah, man, come on down. Bring him on down, man. Neo, where you play at? Do you play on the books? Do you play on Prize Picks? Curious to know where you play at. Anyway, Jalen Brunson, man. because I was interested in this. Oh, you know what? Is another thing I was interested in was Carlton Towns threes too. Uh, Joel Embiid is not going to want to step out there. Carlton Towns threes is sitting at what? 1.5 and a parlay piece at minus 172. You get 2.5 threes. You get 3 threes for him at what? Plus 170 for Karl Anthony Towns, 3 threes. So that's something that you could definitely take a look at. Karl Anthony Towns is not going to want to be stepping out there like that. Okay, You say you're gonna go back to DraftKings book? Yeah, man. Man, yeah. If you've been able, I mean, I know. I tell you one thing. It's hard as hell to get off them parlays, bro. And I ain't the one who advocated for you to get off, but uh, 6 picks and stuff like that, that's fine. But just straights and doing bankroll builders, that's good too. Even on these pick'em sites, they give you the options with these goblins and stuff to do bankroll builders with these goblins, man. Take advantage of it. Because I know most of my viewers, this is their favorite sport. And I'm telling you, you're going to put the most money on your favorite sport, bro. Straight up. You're going to put the most money on your favorite sport. A lot of people don't like baseball, and I get it. But bro, you're going to put the most money. And you can find you some bankroll builders that you're confident in, like some plus 100s, and slam it, man. And slam it. Listen, we're I don't know how we're about 10 to 15 games into the season. We're gonna try not to make your season like that. Maybe I need to switch up my whole shit, bro. Because I do. Maybe I need to come on here and give you guys a couple plays and a bankroll builder. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, like with social media and YouTube and stuff like that, they become consumers. You know what I'm saying? So and tend to follow what everybody's doing or saying do. So if I'm saying if I'm coming on here, maybe I just need to do some bankroll. Maybe I should do a bankroll builder every day, a daily one for every day, so people can see. You're gonna hit those more often than you're gonna hit some big parlays anyway. Maybe I should do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I should do something like that. I don't know, but like in the members only, I do draw plays in that. Not all the time, right? Not all the time, but I do draw plays in there. I'm just trying to see everybody eat, But it's a few ways you can do that. Parlays, once a straight is a risk, and each leg you add to a parlay is a risk. It's a risk, man. It's a risk. But I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'm gonna tell you, man. We got a lot of basketball on the way, man. We got a lot of basketball on the way. And if you can cash something every day, which is hard, right? But if you can cash something every day, that's why I play a lot of plays, man. Some days I got 20 something plays going, and I have to scale back my what's good, Mackie? I have to scale back my bankroll when I got a lot of those plays going, and then when I play less plays, I bet a little bit more heavier, right? But man, it's we overlook the shit a lot, man. We overlook a lot of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how much last year I think it was the year before last. That was the year that I was really entering the straight. The year before last was the year I was entering the straight bets, and it was like a drug. It was like drugs. The parlays was like drugs, man. It was so hard to get off those parlays. I'm not fully off of them, but it was just for the thrill. It was the thrill. And so I had to start doing bankroll builders. I was doing 2 and 3 and 4 legs for like plus 100. You know what I'm saying? And it still was it was still like scratching the itch for me, right? the bankroll builders, plus 100s, plus 200s, they were still like scratching a parlay itch for me. So it was, but no, it's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with parlays. You got all day. You got all day to find the right one, right? Especially with alternates and shit. You got all day to find the right one. What we do, I drop my plays, whatever case may be, and then you got to wrestle with the motherfucking injury report at the end of the day, and that's where you're gonna find value at. But at the end of the day, you should be able to top off your parlay by the end of the day, right? You know what I'm saying? My parlays would probably come out late, but you should be able to top it off by the end of the day. But throughout the day is where you find the value, hitting those straights, hitting those straights, where you find the value. Excuse me. Man, I feel much better. I had a headache when I first got up. I feel much better, a little bit better than that since I've been recording. But going back to Prize Pit, Joel Embiid's fantasy score is 45. Wow. Let me take a look at something real quick because I know these guys are not the best of friends. And let's see, Karl Anthony Towns. I know they got into a scuffle before too. Let's see, 2023, 2024. Philly, right? He made 1-3 in each one. Man, yeah, I'm used to that, man. I live for that. I live for the late injury news. That's where you find that value at, though, boy. Woo, that's where you find that value at. Um, 23 points in both outings, 37 minutes there. Let's flip the script, right? Let's look at Joel Embiid. Something I'm doing wrong. Oh, because I got Philly up there already. Okay, let's get Embiid up there. Versus, well, that wasn't versus Cat, right? Healthy in stride and B would go out here and Hulk smash Cat right now, right? But this would be versus Minnesota, which would be versus in the end, they always found a way to duck him versus Rudy Gobert. So I guess, right? I guess I didn't go lie, right? So because versus Minnesota, it doesn't even pull it up. Yep. All right. It is what it is. I don't know what this minutes limit is going to be, but either way it go, let's get back to where we were, right? Let's try to make up. Josh Hart, man, 32 fantasy score. Man, I like that. I ain't gonna lie, I think I like that. I like that. OG's just been continue to crush this number. Shit. Let me see. Fancy points here versus the small forward, Philly. It doesn't even matter with these guys because they're going to be out there, right? Philly, number one, they're giving up fancy scores to the power forward position. Number one, Philly. That can definitely be. That can definitely be. Well, I'm getting a lot of text messages. Yeah, that could definitely be Hart. Josh Hart. Mm, he's gonna play a lot of minutes. He's always playing minutes, man. The assist prop for him been 6, 7, 8, 7. Lately 4, 6. Rebounds 10, 9, 8. Hmm. What is his fantasy score? Josh Hart, where'd he go? 32? Something ain't right, man. Bridges is 27. Eh, let me see something. Bridges regular points line 14 and a half. Josh Hart, what's rebounds and assists? 13 and a half, minus 125. Josh Hart, 13 and a half. He's been crushing this number. 1, 2, 18, 16, 15, 8 right here, 15, 30. He's been crushing the shit out of this number. What about hmm, rebounds to the power forward position? Philly, top 10. Um, assists to the power forward position. Philly, 5. Josh Hart shit is in play. Points to the power forward position. Josh Hart shit is in play. His fancy score. I'll probably be doing multiple tickets today. I see. Now, Cal Lowry. I like it, man. I like it. I like the matchup for Kyle Lowry. Jalen Brunson is going to have to be out there, and I can see instances, or we can look at the assists for him and uh, him and Paul George. So I like the assists for him and Paul George at 4.5. Hart's assists at 4. George at 4.5, and Lowry at 4.5. Tough matchups here defensively for Paul George. So I want to see how he's going to react to this one here. I'm thinking Paul George is going to see OG, right? We're going to see. And he's limited a little bit. Lowry looks like an interesting play over here. For fantasy score, for assists, maybe for threes. But Lowry looks like an interesting play for the simple fact that I think he's just going to get some. I think he's going to get some Brunson defense here. So I want to take a look at. So Josh Hart is in play, right? For a multitude of things, rebounds and assists, and fantasy score, just off pure minutes as well. So I want to see Lowry, right? Lowry's going to play. Lowry should be able to get the ball rolling there with Embiid in the fold there. It's not gonna, he probably gonna take it, not gonna take that many shots, but we're gonna look at his assist prop. He's got 7, 4, 6, 5. He's got a steal in just about every game except for 2. Lately, he's been getting blocks. He's got a block in 4 of his last 6 games. Can't really gauge how he's going to look in the 3-point or the scoring area, but assist is kind of intriguing, right? His assist prop is kind of intriguing there. Or you can also look at his rebounds plus assists as well. Rebounds plus assists, rebounds. He's been getting 4, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, right? So lately, his last 4 games, 2, 2, 3, and 4, right? So what is this rebounds and assists prop? This is going to be interesting here. combo. Rebounds and assists for Kyle Lowry. It's not up. Probably too low. They would have to put his at about 6.5. So the assist prop is the one that's kind of interesting here. Looking at his assists, I'll see how he's been faring, right? So he started the last 2 games. I want to say he's trying to drop the dime, right? So he had last game versus Charlotte, he had 5 assists on 11 potentials, right? Versus the Lakers, he had 6 assists on 12 potentials. Now, you're going to get an Embiid back, right? So I think he can convert 1 or 2 more of those, 1 or 2 more of those potentials. And you're looking at the minutes distribution for him. You're looking at 33, 31 in his last 2 games. I think there's a good possibility that he can hit his assist prop, right? So my new plays here, some of the new plays here, and the Cade Cunningham thing and the Jaden Ivey thing, I didn't put these guys over there, but those guys are going to play. But the Jalen Duran and let's see, my newfound loves, right? What are the New York Knicks? The newfound loves here is going to be Kyle Lowry at 4.5, and then you can fuck around now and get a ladder going on with them, because you can get 6 assists for Lowry at plus 150, 8 assists for Lowry at plus 480, but that's neither here or there. But his assist prop should be in play. Now, at the end of the day, Lowry, if he gets high from beyond the arc, that's something that you can look at as well. Embiid out there, his 3-point prop should be at 1.5. You're going to get the 1.5 for Kyle Lowry at plus 136. Embiid can definitely keep the defense honest. I don't know what type of limit he's going to be on, but looking at Kyle Lowry, 3-point makes. It's been a while since he hit 2, but right here, since he started, he only hit 1. He didn't hit any. But the attempts had kind of been there, but he has shown the ability. Before he started, he had went on a 3-point streak right here. 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 3. So if he can find ways to hit 3 threes, you get a nice looking number for him for 3 threes. 3 threes for Kyle Lowry probably plus 600, plus 420. Plus 420 for 3 threes. Somebody like him definitely warranted to going into something like a Hail Mary parlay. I would not talk you off of that, putting that in there. So rebounds and assists or fantasy score, something like that for Josh Hart at 13.5 and minus 120. That's in play. Keep in mind, you will be able to alter these a little later on. Oops, let me take that down from right there, because those are the old plays from last night. Those are the old plays from last night. Take that down from here. And put that over here. Rebounds and assists. The combos. Rebounds and assists. Josh Hart. Okay. Jeremy Grant. Just don't like the pace that game can be played at. Now, I haven't pulled the trigger on anything here as far as the point guards and the shooting guards and things of that nature. But as we all know, the shooting guard position is definitely interesting going up against Portland. And, the discrepancy of points they're giving up to the point guard position from throughout the league, big differences here. The next person close to them is 33 points. They're 6 points higher than anyone else. They're giving up points to the point guard position, right? I mean, the shooting guard position. That's Portland. Rebounds. They give up more rebounds to the shooting guard position. Rebound chances. A whole bunch of rebound chances to the shooting guard position. assists, like the number one in assists, potential assists, well, but threes, a whole three more threes, right? To the excuse me, to the 3 point, I mean to the shooting guard position now. So looking at Dante DiVincenzo, and then if you want to look at it from a fantasy standpoint, if we're talking about fantasy score to the shooting guard position, they definitely got to be number one. Fantasy points there, they probably number two. Portland Trailblazers number three, fantasy points there, right? Number three, fantasy points there. Hmm. But so sometimes you'll get Dante DiVincenzo coming in at the one, coming in at the two, off the bench. So at the end of the day, he's somebody, and then, if things get out of hand, he'll definitely, have his hand in helping put things away. But the number one guy is always going to be Anthony Edwards, right? So Anthony Edwards, he's been killing the 3 point game lately. But Anthony Edwards, they just played. In fact, they just played. He just gave them 9 3-pointers, right? He had 9 for 15 for three. He went 9 for 15 for three. Dante DiVincenzo, he gave them probably 3 threes. He only hit 2 threes versus them. Dante DiVincenzo. And another guy that I'm definitely looking at for that game is definitely going to be Nas, right? Nas Reed. Nas Reed. So, Nas Reed, he gave them 3 threes. He gave them 3 threes, and he's been kind of hot lately. Didn't hit any threes versus my Bulls, but he hit 5 threes versus Charlotte, none versus my Bulls, 3 threes versus Portland, and then 4 threes versus Miami. So he could be back cooking again, right? And then, so he's somebody I'll be looking at. His points prop. So Nas Reed, I'll be looking at his points prop, which is sitting at, let me see. $11.5 here. Okay, so I have to put that over there. The threes, just if you want to get to them or not, right? If you want to get to them or not, it's a 3-point shooting lead. 3.5 for Anthony Edwards and 2.5 for Dante DiVincenzo. So if you want to get to them, whatever the case may be, right? So Nas Reed, 11.5 points there. That's another play. But going back here to prospects. Mm, mm, mm. Kyrie Irving. I really got interest in Kyrie Irving, especially his points prop. Kyrie has been that guy. He's been that guy that, under the radar is quietly, what I'm saying, let putting the league on. He been in the background putting the league on notice, right? Knows he's going up against Curry today. Probably going to end up. I'll take. They might put Melton on him, or he's going to have a defender on him. So I ain't gonna lie, he's gonna have a defender on him, but he's been playing some ball. 17 points versus Chicago, 27, 17, 28, 35, 23, 22. Right? He's been playing some ball. 43 versus Denver. Don't forget that one. Right? So he's been balling, taking and making a three. So it is what it is. I probably won't be betting on him, but it is what it is, right? So I do have Dyson Daniels there. I do have Curry up there. I'm gonna go ahead on and put Josh Hart fantasy score up there, man. Why not, right? I'm gonna put his fantasy score up there. Paul George minutes got to start creeping on up for me. He's like I say, he's coming off 2 games with 9 and 8 threes. You can also, assists. You could also look at Paul George for his assists. He's been really, really passive. Like I said, he's got 9 and 8 assists in his last 2 games, right? And if you want to take Paul George assists, I would look at because you can still look at the assist prop for Lowry, or you can look at the threes. If you're gonna take Paul George's assists, you can definitely look at Lowry's threes, man. Straight up, 2 threes and plus money like that is pretty cool. I lean towards the over for Durant fantasy score. Don't know if I'm gonna put him on there. And Jaden Ivey and Cade Cunningham look pretty good. I'm thinking about taking the discount on Jaden Ivey fantasy score at 30. 26 just seems too low, right? It seems too low. It seems too low for Durant. It just seems too low for me, bro. It definitely does, man. I think I want to go there. I don't know. It seems too low. I might revisit this situation. The situation between Boston and the Boston situation here between Jason Tatum and Al Horford, these guys are probable or questionable. You got to be quick. Got to be on the injury report. You got to be quick to get over there. If you get any news, right? Got to be quick to get over there and take fancy scores for people like Holiday and shit like that, right? So Deontay George, it's probable. Voided my play. My guy Walker Kessler's ruled out. So what does that mean? Walker Kessler's ruled out. That means we're gonna have to look at wait. Who are they playing again? So my thing with the Walker Kessler thing was this last night. I did a recording last night. So if y'all didn't catch that video, y'all didn't catch it, whatever the case may be. But Yusuf Nurkic is questionable, right? So if he doesn't go, my thing, if you're going to be on some waiting type shit, if he doesn't go, then I would have been skeptical about Walker Kessler numbers. Now I want to know who's going to be starting. Can we see some John Collins, right? But then if Yusuf Nurkic don't start, then we can look at Mason Plumlee, right? He's a good rebounder. He goes off there and get you assists and things like that. So that's that. I got an important call right here. Let me send out a message real fast. All right. Damn. So just gotta see now. Let me see something here. Collins. John Collins. Damn. Let me see something. We didn't missed it now. Let me see. Utah Jazz. I know they didn't lock this shit out. Let's see. Player points. John Collins' points prop is at 15 right now. It's doable. It's doable. Don't know if I'll go there, but it's doable. He's got points in the area 15, 11, 28, 15, 14, 18, 16, 14. The thing about John, so his minutes is creeping up as of late. 29 minutes versus San Antonio, 25 minutes versus Milwaukee, 30 minutes versus Chicago. So at the end of the day, and then the rebounds, right? So the rebounds, 10, 3, 15, I mean, 13, 5, 11, 7. And then the thing about this the Suns team, I'm not, I'm not, damn. Oh, this game looked like a moneymaker here, man. Goodness gracious. What's the rebounds here? I'm not a big fan of this Phoenix Suns defense. I'm telling you that shit right now. Nurkic. So, what do we get here? I think we go with the. So you get a double double for Nurkic. I think we can look. I think we can visit that. Look at the double double. We look at just in case if he don't get because you bet him straight. If you bet him straight, if he don't get ruled out, then I think that's warranted, right? Or you could also look at his rebounds, right? Nurkic's rebounds are 10.5. So I think that's warranted if he doesn't get ruled out because he's questionable, right? If he's questionable already, mental note, Plumlee. We know what the deal is with Plumlee, right? Now the assist prop here, I did not pull the trigger for Devin Booker assist. I should have taken it last night. I'm after going to sleep, whatever case may be. I'm gonna end up taking it, and then I can see I've already taken the Bills points. I've already taken Bills points at 21.5. Now it's up to 22.5, right? Bill's going to have to see, he's going to step up and take more shots. I couldn't talk you off. Bill might go out there and get 25 points. I might put him in one of those joints. And they know this too because you're only getting 25 points for a plus 125. You get 30 points for Bill at 360. Don't forget who Bill is. All he needs is the opportunity. Lovely matchup. I love this matchup, right? And then last but not least, the 12.5 points. The 12.5 points for Tyus Jones. I really, 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 really considered taking that. As you can see, this game is shaping up to look really, really good to me. And then as far as Keontae George, like I said, I'm not a big fan of this team's defense. I can see instances where he can get his 5.5 assists, so I throw that over there. Okay, I throw that over there. Let me see what they got here for George. I took his assist last time, and they voided that because he got ruled out. How the fuck do you spell his name? Keontae? I'll just put George in there. Okay, so they don't have his numbers out. Devin Booker, just do what you want to do, right? Do what you want to do with that situation. Okay. I didn't put in the. I'm gonna go ahead and play it though. Go back. I gotta add it. The rebounds here. No, player combos. The Goga Batadze, the double double at plus 195. I got to put that over there, right? Hold it. Kessler down. Nurkic rebounds. Booker assists. Jones points. Keontae George. Goga Batadze double double. Over here, double double for Goga Batadze. Player combos. Get a plus 195. That's tremendous value on a straight bet. And then go back to that Phoenix game where we were looking at we were looking at the combos, right? But you get a double double for John Collins at plus 145. Interesting. So I'll put up Jusuf Nurkic. I'll mention John Collins. Devin Booker got 12 assists in back-to-back games. And then you take a look at this team. This team as a whole, And that's why it's important to look. Sometimes you don't have to look at positionality, but you look at teams as a whole, giving up assists as a whole. Because you might look at Tyus Jones, the point guard, but you still got Beal out there. I mean, you still got Booker out there dropping dimes. So you want to look at how they're giving up assists as a whole as well. So as a whole, Utah is giving up the fifth most assists, right? Just as a whole. The shooting guards, they are giving up the second most assists. The small forwards, they are giving up the Utah. They meh, but this is different type of small forward. Point guards, they're giving up the seventh most, right? Power forwards, whatever, so on and so forth. So you get the drift. But as a team, they just getting the dimes dropped on them, right? And then giving up points as a team. Points as a team. Utah giving up the fifth most points as a team. And then Phoenix. So Phoenix rebounds. Let's see rebounds. Phoenix. They're giving up the sixth most rebounds as a team. Yeah. Shooting guard points. Utah giving up the second most points to the shooting guard position. That's none other than Devin Booker. I mean, there should be Bradley Beal there, right? So, ladder candidate to me. He's a ladder candidate to me. So y'all know what the deal is. Toronto Raptors and Milwaukee Bucks. I need more thoughts on this game. That game just seemed fishy, boy. Milwaukee fuck around and lose that game. Don't have much to say about this Dallas Mavericks game outside the Clay thing there. There's Portland Trailblazers thing and this Milwaukee thing, like whatever, right? I'm not betting on a lot of people from that game, right? So I love this. I ain't gonna say I love it. I know y'all Mellow Ball and listen, LaMelo Ball and LaMelo Ball and Miller, right? They doing the heavy lifting here. Let's just we can't sugarcoat it. The highest usage players from this game is going to be LaMelo Ball, Brandon Miller, Franz Wagner, and Jalen Suggs. Franz Wagner, what I was looking at for Franz Wagner with this small team, we got to take a look at his wait a minute. Hold up. We got to take a look at his rebounds and assists. Don't mean you got to bet it, but you got to take a look at it, right? His rebounds plus assists, probably juiced up by now, but 10.5 rebounds plus assists for Franz Wagner. Got to throw that over there to the newfound plays for the simple fact that we can take a look at Franz Wagner and see what he's been doing, how he's been doing, what he's been doing. Franz. Somebody's going to get there or at least give us the chance to get in the vicinity versus a smaller team like we got right now. Franz Wagner, lately, his rebounds and assists, you're looking at, it's at 10.5. So he had 11, 8, 9, 13, 4, 11, 12, 6, 2, 9, 9, 7, right? You can when the alternates come out, if you own an alternate book, you can alter that, right? There's a lot of things. And don't forget the fact that he's going to have a ton of usage, right? His usage rate has went up tremendously. 30% usage, 30%, 30%, 33, 31, 28, 33. The usage is up for him. He's scoring points in the paint. That's interesting, right? He's getting down there, getting downhill, and getting points in the paint. Looking at his points in the paint, 16, 14, 16, 12, 10, 16, right? If you want to take a look at, points in the paint here, we'll take a look at points in the paint 2024, 2025. Charlotte, they're creeping up. 51 points in the paint there. So, Charlotte, where are they? They look like around the middle of the pack, almost the middle of the pack. They can't give up points in points in the paint though. Okay, they can. Definitely. So, but from a usage standpoint, from a usage standpoint, LaMelo Ball, and Brandon Miller, these boys are going to take the three, especially LaMelo. It's going to be a pace down matchup, so you never know. He might not get as many threes up as we're accustomed to, but he's going to get them. He's going to get them up, right? He'll get the threes up, definitely. So let's take a look here. 3-point attempts for this kid here. 18 versus Philly, 18 versus Indy, 12 versus Detroit. A pace down matchup, pretty good defense in Minnesota. He only got up 8 threes, right? 12, 14, 12, 10, 14, 10, right? The only game he didn't get up double-digit threes is right here versus Minnesota. So definitely a pace down matchup at the end of the day, but he shoots a ton of threes. And then the points, he can definitely rack them up. As long as if he gets hot, he's going to be hoisting them, right? So, that's something to keep in mind there. So him and Miller, those are going to be the highest usage guys there. And looking at their points prop, we'll see if they gave Orlando any respect here. Let's see. 26. LaMelo Ball, I've been taking his points at 28, 29. Brandon Miller at 19 and a half. So we'll see what's going to happen. Not the sexiest game for me. I ain't going to lie. Small forwards here, points versus the small forwards. Charlotte is giving up the fourth most points to the small forward, and that is none other than Franz Wagner, right? So it's a multitude of ways you can look at Franz Wagner. You can look at him for points, you can look at him for rebounds and assists. If I had to take, I haven't been taking the 24 points. If I had to take the points for him, I don't know, man. It's just a scary spot. Looking at his points, Franz Wagner, 23, 27, 25, 22. The shot attempts are there. 20 shots versus Washington, 18 versus Pelicans, 23 shots versus Indianapolis, right? But it's he ain't super consistent with that 23, 25 points, but he's giving you a chance to hit it. I ain't even gonna lie. He's giving you a chance to hit the 25 points, man. Straight up. Ooh, man. So I just had to revisit. I had to revisit some of those props and things like that. Now the Detroits, some definites for the Detroits that I think I'm gonna go to or anything like that, or that I just like. I mean, I couldn't talk you off anything from these guys, man. I can't. Jaden Ivey and Cade Cunningham, I couldn't talk you off anything from them guys. Truthfully, man. The usage is there for Cade Cunningham and Ivy. I couldn't talk you off anything from them guys, man. I'm thinking I need to get to one, and I'm thinking about the 30 fantasy score for Ivy. The points for Ivy is definitely in play as well, right? So versus Houston, tough matchup, right? But he still took 15 shots, 13 shots, 18 points on 13 shots versus Atlanta, 21 versus Charlotte, 26 versus the Lakers. So he's shown the ability to hit this point prop, man. And Cade Cunningham Cade Cunningham is he's been off the chain. One more person I'm gonna talk about before I leave would be Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris is an interesting play for rebounds. I ain't even gonna lie. But let me pull him up here. Tobias Harris in the rebound category, he's had 8, 7, 6, 7, 7, 8, 6, 7, 7, 5, 8, 14, 10, 11. So he's been rebounding the ball pretty well. Going up against Houston, tough matchup versus Houston, I ain't gonna lie. But in the points category, 22, 14, 15, 18, 13, 18, he's still a savvy veteran. His rebound prop, I didn't take I took a look at it last night, but I forgot what it was. So I need to revisit that one more time. Tobias Harris rebound sitting at 7.5. Don't know if I'll get there, but he's just somebody who has been rebounding the ball. Points wise for Tobias Harris, his points prop sitting at 13.5. Interesting play for him, but like I said, I'm probably just gonna stay away. And Tim Hardaway, his threes are always in play. I do want to try to wrap this motherfucking this parlay up here. I do want to try to wrap it up. Points combos. Take a look at some of these points combos. Franz and Ball 52 points is interesting. That's interesting as hell. Bam and the bio out of bio 40. That can happen. Jason Tatum, Jalen Johnson is interesting. Brunson and Embiid, Simons and Edwards at 44 is interesting. Curry and Luka, definitely interesting. Assist combos. Suggs and LaMelo Ball, 11.5. Excuse me. Cunningham and Rozier, 13. Anthony Simons, Edwards, 9. 13.5 for Draymond and Doncic. Rebounds combo. I've been doing pretty good with these. This is doable. 20 for Bam and Durant is doable. Jason Tatum and Clint Capella is doable. Embiid and Josh Hart. Sometimes Embiid just don't want to do it, man. But I guess, right? Ayton and Gobert is doable, right? Definitely doable. Green and Luka, like whatever, right? 20.5 for Gobert and Ayton is doable. 3-pointers made combo. Hero and Hardaway is doable at 6. Brunson and George at 4.5. It's doable. Just want Jalen Brunson should, gotta see if he wants to shoot the 3. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he'll be wanting to shoot the 3 in good matchups as well. Anthony Simons and Anthony Edwards, I damn near think you could probably lock that up. I wouldn't be mad if I took an L on that. I like it, right? Ooh. They put Clay and Curry up there. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? And I'm gonna put them on. I'm gonna put them on the ticket. Probably not this one. I'm gonna put them on the ticket though, bro. I'm gonna put them on the ticket. 3-pointers attempted. Jalen Johnson 5. He's recently took 5 threes. Draymond Green PRAs. That's interesting. That's an interesting play there. That's an interesting play. Definitely interesting play. Jalen Johnson, I like that. I like this. I like this 5 attempted threes. No trade. I like that. Jason Tatum, 3-pointers attempted. I don't know. You say, yeah, this WWE. Hey, I don't know if I'll go there now. It can happen, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. Jaylen Brown is an interesting play here. If no Tatum, then yes, please. Dyson Daniels, I've already taken his fantasy score. I see instances where he go up there and shoot 5 threes. 8.5 for Derek White. Interesting, right? Drew Holiday, 5.5. Keep an eye out. And keep an eye out for Drew Holiday because he has been shooting the threes a little bit more. And like I said, soon as you hear Tatum, so you got to make a mental note of these Boston guys, right? As soon as you hear Tatum out, you need to run here. 5.5 3-point attempted is in play for him, right? Or his fantasy score for Drew Holiday, or his assist prop. You got to run. You got to run, right? Because Horford and Tatum could possibly be out here. 3 points attempt for Horford, 4.5, definitely in whatever. Cade Cunningham and Ivy, sometimes they be wishy-washy, but, they can go out there and get those attempts, right? But Kate Cunningham been in triple double mode lately, so we'll see what's gonna happen with that. Haywood, I ain't gonna lie, I've been looking at him. I don't even know what the fuck he been doing. And then Rozier, I can see instances where Rozier, Minnesota and Denver, slower paced games. Then they going up against who again? Detroit. It's possible. 6.5 for Hardaway. It's possible. Not going there though. Tyler Hero, probably a yes, right? No Bam, probably a yes. I ain't gonna lie. Probably a yes. Wish it was a .5 on there so he can cash it and not push. But Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns is interesting. One up against Embiid. I think he can hit 2 threes today. Paul George, you know, this is what he does, man. He shoots the three, but whatever, right? OG shoots the three as well, right? So definitely, he definitely shoots the three as well. Mikal Bridges, I don't even, whatever, right? Anthony Edwards been shooting a ton of threes. This shit 10.5 right now. So Anthony Edwards got that juicy matchup I just pointed out. Anthony Simons, 7 threes attempted is not a million possibilities. DiVincenzo, Luca, Curry. 10.5 for Curry. How many for Clay in Golden State? Kyrie is 7. Interesting, right? Hey. So I'm gonna see news over here on X. Cody Martin, questionable. Okay. I am going to Bobby Porter 7 rebounds with no 7 rebounds. Interesting. Bobby Porter 7 rebounds. Interesting as hell. Milwaukee probably. What's the line to that Milwaukee game? Milwaukee might not. Milwaukee might end up taking the L here. We'll see. Giannis could be on triple double watch. Toronto Raptors at plus 275. That plus 8.5 is live, if you ask me. You know what though, and especially if you like to bet dogs, player performance doubles are always juiced to the underdogs, right? So you can get Barrett 6 rebounds in the win and plus 450, 25 in the win plus 540, 12. Let me see. Damn, where was I? 12 rebounds in the win for Jakob Pertles plus 630. RJ Barrett 30 in the win plus 1,000. 20 points for Jakob Pertles plus 1,200. 15 points in the win plus 600. Jakob Pertles double the win plus 500. Bobby Porter's 10 rebounds in the win, 300. ABC 14. I guess this is, I don't know. I guess this is what? I don't know. 14 rebounds in the win plus 190. Interesting. The dogs could be barking in that game. Giannis rebound prop. He's been there at this number or over it in 3 of his last 4 games here. Let me plug in my computer. Tyus Jones, 3-way rounds, 10.5. 8. Curry, 4 rebounds. Okay, let's look at the assists. Shit. Assists here. Plug up my computer real fast. It's starting to lag a little bit. 5.5 for Jalen Johnson. Johnson can hit this. I ain't even gonna lie, but I ain't gonna bet it. Jason Tatum, White been in the area, 4.5 versus this team. You can look at 4 assists for versus this team. They should be able to get there. I ain't gonna lie. Versus this team, nobody's there, bro. Like, come on now. Derrick White should hit this assist prop. Drew Holiday should hit this at 4 assists versus this team with nobody. I mean, come on now. Top 3 in pace in the league. Drew Holiday, 4 assists. Dyson Daniels, he might get, I don't know. Tyler Hero, Terry Rozier, LaMelo Ball, 7 assists. Luka Bataze, Paul George, 4.5. Paul George, 4.5. I told you, he had 9 assists and 8 assists. Charlotte, LA Lakers. Then the Clippers, he didn't get there. Phoenix, he didn't get there. I mean, Dallas, he got there. 4.5 assists. Man, the way he's playing right now, he's being a little passive. 4.5 assists is not a real possibility for him. Man. Kyle Lowry, 3.5 assists. Where's Kyle Lowry assists at? 7.5 for Devin Booker. I got love for that. So as y'all can see, it's a ton of plays, man. It's a ton of plays, man. I'm gonna go on the limb, man. Try to see, just try to see if I can get something easy, man. Straight up. So I'm gonna definitely take the 4 assists for Holiday. Just see if I can get something easy, man. You know, I'm gonna take the 4 assists for Holiday. I'm gonna go back to the points, and I definitely want to put that Jalen Brunson 20.5 taco in there, man. Straight up. I want to put that 20.5 taco in there so bad. Might just go ahead and do it. Tyler Hero, 22 points. Like he's supposed to get there, right? I like it. I really do, right? I might play it on the books, but I like the 22 points there. I really do. Hit that 4 straight. Friends, the usage is there, bro. It's there. You just gotta get there, man. The numbers, everything line up for him, man. I'm playing it in some shape, form, or fashion. I don't know about this lineup, but some shape, form, or fashion, I'm gonna play it, bro. 6.5 points for Lowry, 15.5 for Bobby Portis. 22, 28, 12.5. I said I was going to take his points. 12.5 for DiVincenzo. They got Nas Reed here. Nas Reed, 17.5 for the Demon. They don't have his regular point prop out. 11.5, I'll go for him. I took Curry's points already, straight up. Clay, 15.5. So I'm going to go ahead and take the taco, man. I'm going to take the taco here. I'm going to take the taco and just live with it, right? I don't bet on Brunson. I'm going to take the 20.5 and live with the results, right? So I'm going to take the taco and I'm going to play. I'm gonna play Tyler Hero points. Okay. Something different, right? I got an odd 740 on there. I'm gonna put that on there, right? I got an odd 740. I'm gonna put that on there. Hopefully I can hit that, right? You got Tyler Hero, points. Jalen Brunson, Taco, 4 assists for Holiday, 32 fancy score. It seems like a lot, man. Definitely seems like a lot for Josh Hart. But I'm gonna go with it, man. Straight up. Let me see, man. Let me think about this. Josh Hart. Am I shooting myself in the foot with this one? Damn, you've been getting there by the hairs, chinny chin chin. Let me see something. Because I could go to his rebounds and assists, you know. Josh Hart. Damn, he been scoring. He's got double-digit points in every game. I'm gonna stick with it, bro. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna make another one probably, or two, man, or something. No, on the books, I'm gonna shoot that in the probably in the members only. We'll see. Whatever, right? Dyson Daniels, 31 fantasy score. Curry, 39 fantasy score. I already took Dyson Daniels points straight up. I took Curry's points straight up. 39 fantasy score. Josh Hart, I'm getting ready to take his rebounds and assists. If it's not too juiced, I'm taking his rebounds and assists straight up on the books. 4, come on, Holiday, man. Come on. I'm cussing you out right now, right? Getting that shit out the way. Come on, bro. Get the 5, no pushes. Taco Tuesday. Tyler Hero, you got the uses, you got the juices, man. You got the juice, because they be coming at you. So you're gonna have to be coming at them, bro. Straight up. Submit that, right? So I'm gonna roll with that, okay? For a parlay here. So these were the plays right here from last night that I played. Duran, I got it at 9.5. Bataze rebounds, Giannis points. Bill, I got it at 21.5. Curry, 25.5. Dyson Daniels, 13.5. Jalen Johnson, 21.5. I got it at 21.5. Rudy Gobert, 11.5. Those are plays I put in last night. These plays today, double for Duran, 4.5 for Lowry. I don't know if I'm going to get there yet. I probably will. I don't know if I'm going to get there yet, but Josh Hart, 13 rebounds, assists, a minus 130. I'm playing it, or I'm going to tease it down to like 11.5 or something in parlays on the books. Nas Reed, I got to take that 11.5. I don't got to take shit, but I'm taking it. Bataze, they're just dangling. So the thing about this Bataze thing here, the only thing I'm skeptical about here is them running them off the floor. That's it, right? But I got Bataze money in my pocket. Take what you like, leave what you don't. Nurkic. So Nurkic, double, huh? It's doable. It's doable here. So, or the rebounds. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take his rebounds and I'm going to take his double separately. John Collins, don't know if I'm going to the double. It's possible. I would actually probably prefer his points. I think at 14.5. Booker is double worthy. I mean, 12 assists in back-to-back games. Franz Wagner, 12.5 rebounds. It went up. It was just 10.5. What? It was 10.5. It went from 10.5 to 12.5. That quick. I forgot to add. Well, I'm gonna have to add going to have to add Tyler Hero, 2.5. We're going to have to add Tyus, right? Tyus points and I'm going to have to add the assist prop for Keontae George, Booker, and George, right? Okay. It's a lot of plays here. And for y'all who like to do those long plays and stuff like that, you can definitely use these plays and hash it out, right? You can definitely use these plays and hash it out for them. That girl hit that, shout out to her, man. She hit that big joint last night. So you can definitely use those plays to help out with your long parlays and stuff like that. You like rebounds and assists for Suggs? Yeah, I don't mind it. Suggs has been a frustrating player for me since last year, man. Like, it's been a frustrating player, but I mean, I'm not betting it, bro. Where's it at? Where's it at? Let's see. Where's it at? I'm not betting it. And I'm not betting it, bro. He should get there. Now that I'm not betting it, he should get there. 10.5. That's definitely doable. That's definitely doable. In this matchup, that's definitely doable. Yeah, and he's gonna have to be guarding whoever he's guarding gonna be a tough match, whether it's Miller or Ball. It's gonna be a tough matchup, but Suggs. It's 9.5 on prospects. Okay. So, his assists. So versus Washington, this is what I don't like right here. Already a red flag. You go out there, you get 18 minutes. I don't know how many fouls you had. Aggressive. Who was he guarding? Probably Jordan Poole. Aggressive. 5 points. 2 field goals. What happened? Did he get hurt? I don't want to start bashing him. Did he get hurt? Or what happened here versus New Orleans Pelicans where he played 32 minutes? See, cut the bullshit, right? You know, he probably go out there and hit it, but god damn, man. Rebounds 3, 6, 5. It's definitely ways he can get there, man. It's definitely ways he can get there. Would I take the under? No. If I had to take the under, I would just fade the whole play. In a matchup like this, to me personally, it would be he was in foul trouble, right? And that's what I was saying. A guy like Melo coming at him, Miller coming at him, but he don't have to get in foul trouble, bro. He don't have to get in foul trouble. He hit it. Let's see, no assists and rebounds. And they got the black kid over there, so they can mix and match motherfuckers, man. They got the black kid. All that to say, would I take the under on it? No. If I would take if I had to take the under, if I was thinking of taking the under, I would just fade the whole prop because I know he can hit it, man. I know he can hit it, but I just don't want to go there, bro. So that's a tough decision for me to make. Be safe out there. Be safe out there, But I think, I wouldn't take the under. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Should I gave y'all everything I had, man, what I could do and what I'm thinking about, man. Straight up. I do want to get a parlay. I do want to get a parlay for the books. It would be nice to hit a parlay for the books, right? That would be. Let me see some. See if we could construct something, right? Let me clear out these plays here. Let's see if we can construct something. See if we can construct something. I'm gonna skip over this game, the Atlanta game. I'm gonna skip over it. I'm gonna go ahead and skip on over it. I'm gonna act like I don't even see it. Right? I'm gonna go with the double double for Batadze at 200 plus 200. I gotta inflict some pain on myself. Go with this. Let me see rebounds. Let me see 10.5. Fuck it, man. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. I'm not scared. We're getting a plus 180 double double. All this, I'm playing both of them straight any motherfucker way. I'm not scared. Shit. um, Knicks, Toronto Raptors. Well, we might get it. We might get a double double for, and then you can round robin this too. Round robin this, but we might get that. We might get that. We might get that double double. You could actually put both of these in there, right? You could actually put double doubles for Jalen. Booker and Nurkic in there, straight up. You can actually do that, but man, you're getting a double double for plus 200 for Devin Booker, right? So I'm looking for good plus money plays, like man. Uh, you can look at that triple double for Giannis. That triple double, you can look at that. So, um, so, um, double double minus 115. Guys that can pop off, bro. Um, 25 points for Jalen, 30 for Jalen. Just Jalen Johnson. Just make a mental note for that, right? Or Dyson Daniels, 15 to 20 points. Make a mental note for that, right? Ladder candidates, okay? Sooner or later, it's wanted that friends to go for 30, right? Just it's sooner or later, okay? Friends, he's sooner or later he's gonna go for 30. I'm letting you know this shit right now, right? Um, Tyler Hero, it's a 25 points, plus 140, 30 and plus 330. I'm just saying, right? They're gonna be looking at him. They're gonna be looking at Bam, right? Bam, 20 points and 25 points for him, plus 280, right? Bam and Tyler, right? Those guys, it's a matter of time for those guys. Um, it's a matter of time for Anthony Simons. I ain't saying today it's not a good matchup, but don't be surprised, right? Either his points and or his threes. Don't be surprised if he come out here with tears in his eyes, just let that motherfucker ride. There's no way in the world he should be getting. His 3 points should be 2.5 at plus money. There's no way in the world. Nowhere. I done played this guy for 5 threes over the years multiple times. Like you get 5 threes for Anthony Simons at plus 550 right now, right? Of course, they're gonna be the focal point on him, but bro, it's nowhere in this world he should be plus money for 2.5 threes. I know he been asked though. I know he been asked. I'm gonna leave you guys with this. I'm gonna take a look at it and I'm gonna see. Tough matchup though. Tough matchup, but still. Tough matchup, but still. Uh Damn, we played 19 minutes versus Memphis. I don't know what happened there. Um, but he went 2 for 7 versus Minnesota. Um, three Spurs, he went 3 for 9 for 3. Uh, Pelicans 3 for 8. Phoenix 4 for 13. So he's got one game with 5 threes, and that was versus the Pelicans. Wait a minute. Yeah. Damn, he didn't play. They didn't play. What? They played the Pelicans. What? How many times? 1, 2, 3 times already? They're getting their Pelicans out the way. He getting them Pelicans out the way. They played the Pelicans. So let me see. Mental note. 2 for 3, 5 for 10. Then he hit 4 on them. Okay. It's a matter of time, bro. It's a matter of time. The field goal attempts for him, he took 16 versus Minnesota last time he played those guys, and he took 16. And he had 14 points, but his point prop right now is at 17 and a half. Okay, his point prop right now is at 17 and a half, and he has been dishing the ball as well. Prior to the Memphis and the Minnesota game, he's had 7, 4, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 7 assists. So if it's not tonight, just monitor his line. Monitor his line, right? So I'm getting ready to get out of here. And then those are good things for, even if you don't take them right off the bat, you can also look at, be looking at these guys, mental notes for live betting situations, right? You could be like, damn, we went over that on the pod. He didn't hit 2 already. I got to hit him now. I got to live bet him or shit like that, because a lot of this stuff, mental notes for live bets as well. So, let me take one quick look ahead to tomorrow, where we have how many games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games tomorrow, right? Indiana Pacers and Orlando Magics, right? Another Goga spot, Bataze spot, old team. OKC and Thunder. All we doing is waiting for SGA lines, right? We're waiting for SGA lines. And Williams. No, what's the kid's name? I think it's what's the guard name that plays with him? Yeah. We want both of them, right? Cleveland and Philly, interesting game right there. Mental notes though. Brooklyn and Boston. Man, I'm gonna like that game. Bulls and Knicks. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at this game. I'll think about it. Clippers and Houston. Defensive matchup. Ooh. Zubac versus Sengun. Washington and the Spurs. We're getting right back on Chris Paul train. He just continues to cash for us. Pistons and Bucks. Yeah, point guards do really well versus Milwaukee, and I'll be looking at Durant. I'll be looking at them. Portland and Trailblazers. And what? Again? They play today and tomorrow? Is this? Oh yeah, this will be the third game they played in the last week. Anthony Simons gonna rack one of these motherfuckers up this one of these games. I'm telling you that right now. So Minnesota Timberwolves and Portland to tomorrow again. Memphis Grizzlies and Lakers again. Uh, Phoenix and Sacramento. Yes, please. Oh, yes, please. Right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm playing all these straight. Duran, Bataze, Nurkic, Booker. I'm playing all those straight and sprinkle a little something on a parlay here, right? Just to have a little fun. Or maybe no, I can't round robin it. I'm play all these straight though. I'm play all these straight. All these plays, I'm playing them all straight. All right. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Got a lot of plays going. Trying to at least go 70. I'm gonna have a lot of plays going. I'm at least trying to go 75%, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm at least trying to go 75% on my plays to try to make something on the day. Ah, shit. I did have to, let me see. Okay, I do got Nas Reed up there. All right. Peace out, y'all. Peace out. Peace out.